Another episode of Loyal African Minds.
Ansubu family, Ansubu.
And Subu and Subu.
So today we're talking about quantum physics and phantom quantics. And we're going to break that down. Show the camera on the ceiling of the room so they can see all the different spectacles in it. Our creation is like these little dots on the roof. Keep the camera on the roof. Just keep the camera so can they see it?
Yep.
Okay, these little dots. Each little dot represents a galaxy. Galaxies have billions and billions of stars. So within the galaxies, there's universes. Within the universes, there's the cosmos. Okay, you can put it back on me now. So what we're going to do is with quantum physics represents your thought. Phantom physics represents your thinking. A phantom is something that's there that hasn't been materialized. You can tell something moving around. You can feel it. It starts being a phantom when your thought catches up with your thinking, becomes a part of your reality. So we know thought is your forward movement. Thought is always moving forward. Thought is what caused all of the creation. We know thinking is you moving forward. So first there's thought, or what we call quantum physics. Then there's thinking, phantom physics, meaning that you're moving towards the original thought. You're moving towards the original thought. So we always wonder, why was we created? What is God? How were we made? Are we the only people within this creation? Information that we have, we can say yes. But in our thought process, in our very thought process, we know there's existence. And inside existence itself means life. Life means something that's living. Something that's living means entity. Entity means being. Being means state. So therefore, we go from that thought into thinking. We want to state what that entity or being is. So we have to make discovery. Discovery is what we call ideal and ideas. Ideas has to do with the thought process. Ideal has to do with thinking. So once again, we have quantum physics, we have thought, and we have ideas. We have phantom physics, which is thinking and ideal. Both of them takes place in your action to become a manifestation, to become a reality. Another way we can say it, in this creation, each star system, each galaxy, it has a weight to it. It has a width and it has a height. It has different temperatures, what they call flexing inside or vibrating inside. You got areas that's hot, super hot. When we study family, did it say it can be trillions degrees hot? Is that correct? Is that correct? When we just read through reading, right? They can be trillions degrees hot, right?
Yeah.
Billions degrees hot, millions degrees hot,
Mm-hmm.
right? It can be thousands of degrees hot. It can be hundreds of degrees hot, and it can be hundreds of degrees cold, thousands of degrees cold, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that it's a fluctuation of heat and cold inside each solar system, right? Inside each galaxy, inside the creation itself. We know that heat and coldness comes from thought. Inside that thought is measured by energy. Energy produces consciousness. So what we're saying here, family, in this video, the day and age that we're in, we have more information about the atomical makeup of our cells, our DNA, our matter. It has been stated in some circles of sciences, of the spiritual science, in the science of spirituality, that our physical beings is created. Talking about the melanated man, the melanated man. Other beings have lesser cells. But for instance, we say the purple black or the blue black or the indigo black man, or even probably the brown black man that we have here on the planet today. Their bodies are composed of 78 trillion cells, 48 being the brain cells that move at 24 million miles per second, the speed of thought, faster than the speed of light and sound. So what we're dealing with is thought. What comes along with thought is called thinking, right? So a thought is a vibration. Thinking is the energy of that vibration. The next thing, when we have the vibration and it has this velocity of energy, it causes, we go from thought to thinking to, what was the next one? Sound. So thought and thinking produces a sound. You got the right hemisphere of your brain, is that it? Was that it? You have the right hemisphere of your brain and you have your left hemisphere of your brain. One is audio, one is visual. When we combine those two, it brings us into a sense of physicality, or dark matter and black energy. It brings us into what we said, again, 78 trillion cells, the body, 48 being the brain, they're moving at 24 million miles per second, the speed of thought, faster speed of light and sound. So after you have a thought, we know comes light, then comes sound. So we deal with the ideal, and we deal with the ideas, and we deal with the ideal. Or what we can say, we deal with the image, and the image goes into the imagination, the image of a nation, or the image of a society, or the image of an ecosystem. Or when we use the word imagination, you only can imagine yourself inside the energy field, being conscious of what you know. You cannot imagine anything that is not in your energy field. So now we have a lot of stars, we have a lot of galaxies. Another way to say it, we got 78 trillion cells, 48 billion brain cells. Now within the 78 trillion cells, there's 99 elements that's a part of planet Earth. Those 99 elements makes up the 78 trillion cells. There's 99 rays that projects into this solar system that is channeled through that sun that expands to this planet Earth. Those 99 rays touch the 99 elements inside the 78 trillion cells, which 48 billion of those 78 trillion cells speeds up to 24 million miles per second, which is the speed of thought. And I'm saying this, family, because Donald Trump has a thought, Hillary Clinton has a thought, and so we need to come up with some thoughts. Whatever we think about and we speak about, we can follow it with action. We need community farms. We need to take vacant lots within our communities, right? This vast universe doesn't cost no money to think a thought. It doesn't cost no money to take the thought and make it manifest into a thinking, to a plan. We are a people without a plan. We got 78 trillion cells. It doesn't cost to use those cells. You got 48 billion brain cells within those 78 trillion cells that's composed of 99 minerals or elements. So we can go into this earth and we can use these minerals and we can produce clothes. We can produce whatever we need to make an image of a nation. We don't have to be slaves to these billionaires. We don't have to be slaves to corporate America. We don't have to be slaves to money, to a paper fiat. We don't have to be mentally subjected to what they call education. If you break the word education down inside of the formula, ed is just another word, means add. Education. Cation is another form of like saying citation or communication. So they adding you a particular communication. If you put it together, it's just an indoctrination. You've been indoctrinated to think a certain way about what somebody needs you to think. because we got billions and billions of stars, billions and billions of galaxies, billions and billions of universes, right? And these thoughts are way far beyond what corporate America can ever imagine. So corporate America or the billionaires or the governments need you to think in small, tiny thoughts. Today I'm going to buy me some hair. I'm going to go get me some Jordans. I'm going to go get me a Snicker. I want an Escalade. I want a Jaguar. I want to go work for somebody. Where's the thought about I want to create my own business? That I want to make my own clothes? That I want to produce my own food? That I want to educate or I want to institutionalize my own children into a system that's going to be a governance that I know they're going to be able to survive millions of years from now, thousands of years from now, hundreds of years from now, or decades from now. Because if we stay in the paradigm of somebody else's plan, when we know the creation is bigger than all our thoughts, but it came from a thought, it's way deeper in your deepest thinking, but it came from some deep thinking. That means we have to get into ourselves, right? With all this glorious knowledge that we have, with all this energy that we have, and turn it into a conscious unit, come up with a plan that we can move forward into the future. If not for yourself, for your children and your children's children. Because I'll tell you one thing. When they said race, that means the Chinese are racing to be here 50, 100 to 1,000 years from now. When they said race, the Indians in India are racing to be relevant 1,000 years from now. When they say race, the Europeans are racing to control all the resources on Earth for Europe. I'm going to tell you why. Inside the universe at the beginning, we were talking about that there's different pockets of temperatures. There are hot pockets and there are cold pockets. But when the cold pocket and a hot pocket of the universe comes together under a star system, right, you have that one planet that vibrates that can produce life. So if we take H off of Earth and place it at the beginning, you have heart. So this is the heart of our solar system, third from the sun, seventh created in a heavenly body of 9 spheres. So it's a life. That sun is living, this earth is living, you are living. The whole earth has an ecosystem. We're one aspect of the ecosystem. That ecosystem together causes a life that has a conscience. Whether you believe in God or science or not, this ecosystem was here before you had a thought or before you was able to think. So whatever you put down on paper or whatever you teach in school is way less than what's going on. So when you center yourself, you get plugged into the ecosystem of the earth, the solar system, into the galaxy, into the universe. And when you plug in that, that means that you know these plants. Some are edible, some are not. These plants, they have seed. That if you have a group of people, that you know group of people can gather different seeds and you can make different crops, which you eat different things. Then you find out the different minerals or nutrients that they have and how they replenish the cells. I'm saying all that to say that the different temperatures or the different thoughts and thinkings within the universe, the different electrons, the different consciousness that happens, that take place on this planet. We give you an example for it's like global warming. Is there such thing as global warming? The people can't hear that head shake. You can say something, they ain't got to see your face. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it global warming?
Yeah.
Okay. This is how we know the thing global warming. It has nothing to do with the toxins in the air. It has nothing to do with man-made products. That's called global poisoning. Global warming is that you have a violet ray, you have an ultraviolet ray, you have an indigo ray, you have 99 rays. Different rays during the rotation of the solar system. Since it's a moving solar system, the sun moves, the planet moves, the earth moves. That means at one time, our poles were south to north. Then the poles shifted to east to west. Then they shifted to north to south. Then they shifted to west to east. So now we're in a pole from north to south. They have to shift. Earth has to tilt a different way. The sun has to move a different way. The planets are all shifting and swirling. It's like an atom, if you examine it. That means when the sun shifts, the earth shifts, and the planets shift, That means the temperature in our stratosphere and our atmosphere, it changes. That means our environment changes. That means our DNA and molecule structure changes. That means that we're becoming new creatures in this heaven. You're coming into a new earth. Another way to say that the polar caps freeze, they melt, they freeze, and they melt, they freeze, and melt over periods of time. Another way to say that, for you pro-black or pan-Africans, when the European got on the earth, the caps had melted. I mean, they had froze. They had froze. So once he got here and got the opportunity to move around, right, we came into the ultraviolet ray, and they started to melt. They slowly melted. The intensity of the melting, during the different positioning of our galaxy within our universe within its creation, within our solar system, within this planet, a lot of things is moving. A lot of heat are coming to it. This heat is not detrimental because if you have melanin, you adapt to it. All right, you transform into what the universe is because you're made of it. This is called soul. Your melanin is your soul. They always say we live in soul. They don't tell you that this is your soul. You're covered in soul. So we'll get to that next. That's your dark matter and your black energy, or your pineal, your pituitary gland, or your melanin. This is the point I want to say. When the caps melt, if you want to understand what the European did, he's a Roman. He roamed the earth. He's a Russian. He rushes in. He's a German. He spreads germ. He's an England, meaning he's an eagle. He swoops down, picks his prey up, and drops it. Right? He builds you up, and then he tears you apart. He's an Anglo-Saxon. Another way to say it, Anglo-Satan. It's different ways you can say it. You know, the point we're making, when the water, the North Pole melts, that means you have ice all on top of the part of the northern hemisphere of the Earth, right? What's on the other here? Europe, Canada, right? You have the Great Lakes. So the ice that melts in Canada will flood Canada. From the North Pole, they'll flood Canada, and they'll cover the Great Lakes, and half of North America will be gone, and all of Europe will be underwater. So you can understand that their scientists, their philosophers, their metaphysicians, their mystics, their psychics study the charts of ancient civilizations, right, and try to use an innate knowledge to try to project in the future what can they do to safeguard their future generations or their genetic code. So they had to take over Australia and New Zealand and go out into the Pacific Islands and go into Africa and go into India and then go into South America and around the darker people of Earth because the future already says that those ice poles are going to melt. And there's be no place called Europe. It's going to be underwater. Parts of Northern Asia all the way into Mongolia. If you understand the Asian plate, it's a big dip in it where inland sea will come. There's the Sahara Desert where the water was spilled from North Africa and it will cover the Sahara Desert. All the salt will go into the sand and there'll be a freshwater ocean. This takes a period of years to happen, but we're going into a new age, a new cycle. I want to give you guys more on this because everything is steps and degrees that bring you to a new level. My name is King Angelon, the Ansubu, and you'll hear more from us. If you like these videos, press subscribe, make a comment, hit like, and we're going to get into some deeper things. We're trying to get a backdrop. We're trying to get some mics, better cameras. That's just a sample of what Loyal African Mind is going to bring to you. Ansubu, family, Ansubu.
Ansubu, Ansubu.